There, so I just landed in Vegas. I'm here for CES, also known as the Consumer Electronics Show. I'm here for about a week, and I'm like ready. I'm ready. So I just landed, got off the plane from Chicago, and of course, it's a little delayed, okay? But today is a very exciting day because I have media credentials for CES, which is a first for me. I've never gotten media credentials for a conference or an event or anything like that before, so this is really something new. A little anxiety inducing, obviously. A little bit of imposter syndrome, naturally. But you know what? We're gonna go, we're gonna do it. And I've just decided to lean in fully and embrace it. So anyways, right now I'm going to get my bags, pick up my badge and my credentials, head to the hotel, do a quick outfit change, and then we are going straight to press events. If you don't know me and this is your first time seeing me, hi, I'm Anna. I'm a retired sex worker turned techie, and I write about sex tech life and style on my website, honeywhitfeta.com. Work in tech. I specifically work on the marketing side of tech. I work in social media. I've been doing that for like a decade. This week I'm also doing a couple different things. I am seeing a show. I am maybe going to the strip club. So please, follow along. Right, so I just checked into the hotel and I'm staying at the Fontainebleau. I'll do like a little room tour if that's your thing. It's always my thing. Those are some of my favorite things to watch on YouTube. So I make what I want to watch. I'm gonna adore the bathrooms there. We'll come back to that. But you have this really lovely space. I feel like it's very spacious, right? And we luckily got upgraded to the 50th floor. So shout out to that. But how beautiful is this? And then the view, we have the Wynn over there, we have the Conrad Hilton, we have Circus. I love Circus signage. I think it's gorgeous. I think it's stunning. I went to see The Wizard of Oz, the new show at the Sphere, but I don't know, I couldn't justify the price. I think tickets were like $140 or something, and I was like, oh, I don't know about that. Really gorgeous. Look at this, a mirrored side, and it's got that mirroring that's like, you know what I mean? It's like slightly distressed. A lot of people don't like those. I love mirrors like that. I think selectively. I think time and place, right? Like, and also this is not like a mirror that you're doing like an outfit check-in, so I feel like it's fine. What's over here? We've got this snack minibar, QR prices, which I will not be scanning, but just a little bit of everything. Reese's Pieces. Oh, gummy bears, blue gummy bears. A Revive kit, perhaps a romance kit. I don't know if that's the difference. Romance does revive me, I suppose. And then in here, we have the mini bar. It is all weighted, so I'm not going to pick anything up. But here it does, I did look beforehand. It does look like there is some type of freezer section for your stuff. And then over here we have glasses, stirrers, cocktail napkins. Very nice. And then so many little touches, right? Like their little logo is just on all the handles. As you can see, it's like little attention to detail. Even if we're looking at the like ice tongs, the tongs. This is the ice bucket, but these are the tongs. The bed is very nice. I'm gonna freshen up, fix the makeup, because I did a bulk of my makeup at home so that it wouldn't take as long to do a full face, but some of it's gone through it in the airport. I don't know what the hell is going on here on my face, but I'm gonna do that, change, try to get to some of this media event, make what I can, and then come back, dinner, sleep, and then tomorrow's another media day. I am so excited and fortunate. I feel really lucky to be doing this. Like, I'm really thankful because I'm here as obviously a creator, which is, I don't know, just like weirdly validating because I need validation, right? Don't we all need validation? But I'm gonna go get ready. Thanks for rocking with me, and hopefully you like this vlog. It's gonna be a long one, so I don't know, get to doing laundry or something. changed. Here's the outfit. I'm like living out of suitcases. I have suitcases everywhere. I feel like this is really cute. How fun. Fragrance, Sparkling Joe by Wilhelm. All right, let's go, babes. Okay, so we did some room service. We got a club. Of course, we had to do a club. Some fries, some mayo, pizza, and of course, a Diet Coke. The struggles. Also, the shower was really nice here. I look wild, and that's how much I don't care. Shower was great. The drinks at the bar, amazing, really good. My partner took a little nap. You give the bed like good reviews. The first night of media night was kind of wild. Men are a fascinating breed. That's all I'm gonna say. Being a woman in tech is always interesting. Okay, I'm gonna have a little club. It's day 2 at CES, starting the day off with some breakfast, Fuel of Champions, at the Fontainebleau Cafe. Second day of media. I'm getting a little bit of a later start than I had planned, mostly because these bangs giving me trouble today. I'm gonna go to some of the press events, see from specific exhibitors, and then kind of just go back to editing in the hotel room. I do have an editor doing some of my long form content, but I am pumping out short form content. So far, CES has been really interesting. Just last night, the men in here are something. It's a toss up. Like, some people are really cool and nice, and then like one guy just tried to anyways. All right, so I'm gonna head over to that now, and I'll catch you later. I'm taking a little break in the media room. I spent some time connecting with folks, just chatting, seeing what people have to say. Very interesting time in the industry, very interesting time in the world, in all honesty. And it does feel really, I'm not gonna lie, like dystopian to be here just doing these things and working when we're invading another country. I'm laughing because I'm uncomfortable. But yes, we're here. I'm here. So far, it's really interesting. A lot of really interesting health tech stuff, which I don't know. I'm 50-50 on because it's hard. I think that there are some AI integrations that sometimes make sense and can be good for preventative care. But I do think a lot of it is fluff. And I also know it's really hard right now for people to get funding if they don't talk about those things. You know what I'm saying? So it kind of just depends. Anyways, I'm going to finish out today, and then we're switching over rooms or hotels to the Bellagio. We'll see. I really liked this hotel, so I'm a little bummed, but I booked because I wasn't sure, and I only wanted to give it a night because I didn't think I'd like it, and then I did. Such a tourist. the creator space, and basically what's here is places to record your intros, which I didn't record my intro here because why would I do that, as well as brand activations. The Weather Channel is there, Amazon's here. They're also doing talks for different creators. There's also a bunch of brands here. Havas is over here. Havas Media. I used to work at Havas many moons ago. Don't miss it. I'm here at opening day of CES 2026. Let me tell you, it's packed. It's packed. It's packed. It's packed. I started today off with some panels around women's health, some talk about GLP-1s, all of that kind of stuff. I'm going to drop it here in the vlog. And now I'm heading to the trade show floor to see what's here.
Beyond just the menstrual cycle, how do we think about AI models and algorithms that are dynamic, that follow women throughout their reproductive life milestones? So if you've moved into perimenopause and you're not having a regular period, what does that model look like? And what does that algorithm look like? And what are the learning horizons for that system?
We just finished CES, day one, the first day to the public. That was something. That was definitely something. So we've come to seek safety at the Grand Lux Cafe. One of my faves. Cranberry fizz, amazing. Really good. Several of these. The men are not lonely enough. They're really not. Because tell me why 3 men took the cab. And I was going to literally saw me and went, boop. They need to be lonelier. See, that's the thing. It's like, I feel like the internet, for what I see on the internet, complain. And then it's like, but you're not chivalrous. So, like, why would I be nice? Anyways, so we were just at the Venetian, meeting some potential clients. That's basically it. And it's about noon now, and we're headed over to the North Hall at the Las Vegas Convention Center. I haven't been there yet. I think that's where a lot of the big tech is. So I'm really eager to see what's out there. After that, I was going to try to go to the Verge's podcast recording. I love their podcast. I love The Verge. Just like, period. But we're going to see, because it's tight on time, how that's working. I also just got back the first edit of my vlog from my editor. This is my first time working with an editor, and I'm really excited. It looks great. It looks really good, actually. It's already out by the time this is up. But, yeah, so it's like a work day, play day, all the things. It's a success. Yes. We met potential clients. I got a free mic from Rode. Shout out Rode. And a toothbrush.
And some cotton candy.
Oh, and I got cotton candy. So it's back to the hotel now to do some work. I think we're gonna go out for drinks with a friend and then go to the strip club because we're in Vegas. That's what you do. You go to the strip club when you're in Vegas. Let's rally for day 3. Let's go. I'm exhausted. It's been a go, go, go. I've had some really good talks with potential clients. One of my clients also is launching their website this week. So it's been a lot of back and forth. I'm excited. I'm headed off to the Aria. Ad Week has like an activation there. Tonight I have Dita, which, okay. Dita just took some photos with Marilyn Manson for his birthday party. I don't fuck with Marilyn Manson. That man is a disgusting pig. I can't lie, seeing Dita posted up with him when I thought she was out of that. I thought she was like, you know, never wanted to talk about him again. Kind of dampens the vibe. But I already bought tickets, so here we go. I'm coming back the end of the month for AVN, and I'm seeing Ashley. So let's hope that Ashley doesn't do something disappoint and become problematic in the next 3 weeks. It's the last day of CES, and let me tell you, I feel like it kicked my ass. So I started strong, and like, just to let you know, I ended with a drink at the Wynn because, whew, you know, I needed it. But now I've gone back to my hotel. I've changed. Clearly, I was not at CES in this. And I'm going to dinner and a show tonight. I'm going to go see Dita Von Teese. I've seen her a couple times. She always does a really great show. Like, all of her costumes, well, not all of them, but a lot of them have been restored from old Vegas shows and stuff like that. And the sets are just immaculate. It's at the Venetian. In their new venue. I haven't seen her at this venue. I have seen her other times before. But yeah, this is the outfit. I wanted to wear my harness. How great is this one? I feel like this fits. I got a fun little dirty girl bag. And we're gonna do dinner first at someplace in the Bellagio. It's Friday, January 9th, and let me tell you, CES was great. Kicked my ass in like a really good way, like in a way that I needed. Because I think this year, like I think 2026 is like the year of discomfort for me, of doing the things that are hard or complicated or difficult, or that I'm uncomfortable with, because you can't actually change. You're just constantly comfortable. Like, you need to experience some level of discomfort in your life. But today I am experiencing comfort. Well, kind of. I'm going to afternoon tea at the Bellagio. Actually, I got this as a recommendation on YouTube. Like, someone commented on my video, which like, I always really appreciate, because like, obviously I know all of the tea places in Chicago, but I don't know them everywhere. I didn't even know Bellagio had one. And so I'm really excited about that, because obviously I love afternoon tea. So I'm going to make a separate video of that. But I'm doing that, and then we're going to be driving back to LA, because I am spending quite a bit of time in LA during the winter months in Chicago. Yeah, I can't believe it. So that's the plan for today, and then, you know, that's a Vegas vlog for you. Some general thoughts about CES. So this is my first year going. I have worked in tech for a couple of years, maybe about 5 years. And prior to that, I was in social media and the ad agency world. And so I've been in social for 10, 11, 12 years, a very long time. And, I've always been adjacent to tech. I started to really have a very different interest in tech in 2018. I was noticing a lot of things with algorithms and censorship, particularly around adult entertainers and stuff like that, that just really piqued my interest. And so that was kind of how I got into it. And then I started organizing with Queer Tech Club in Chicago and all different stuff. And so this is my first year at CES, which is, I can't believe that I'm saying that. But yeah, I think it was really good. I think there's some time management things that I could vastly improve on and learn from. And you learn and you keep going, right? But I feel it was a very successful first one, at least for me. I met a lot of great people. I think that if you're going to stuff like this, you just have to be willing to talk to anyone and just chat it up, because you never know who you could become connected to or meet or anything like that. And I mean, I think that's kind of also generally true in other social situations. You just kind of have to be willing to talk to people. But yeah, I think it was really affirming for me, because I also met a lot of really cool people who are sex tech, and the AVN is right after CES, or sometimes even the same weekend. AVN would be this weekend, and so a lot of CES people would go to AVN, but that isn't the case this year, which I'm not quite sure why. And I think sex work and tech have always been connected, and there's a really great book by Samantha Cole called How Sex Changed the Internet and the Internet Changed Sex. And it just highlights basically the connection, the history of the two. And there's a lot of very insightful things of everything from how some of the first computers were programmed for images from a Playboy model, to just really understanding booth babes, which booth babes, if you're not familiar, were sexy women who would be by the booth to kind of draw you in, and get your attention, which I feel I did see one booth babe this year. I saw a woman in full leggings and a sports bra, which I was I feel like that counts. Yeah. And anyways, so it's always been connected. And I think for me, I used to feel really embarrassed about my past in sex work. I was really oh my God, this is terrible. They're not going to think I'm legit. They're not going to think this. I was had all this imposter syndrome around being in tech. And I even felt that. I remember the first year I went to Lesbians Who Tech, I really felt that. And I do think that that was in 2017, 2018. And I do think that conference, there was definitely some weird moments. When I would talk about sex work, I think CES is definitely a lot more open. I mean, I don't know what this says, but a lot of the most open-minded people when I talk about being a sex worker are usually men, which I don't know what's going on in their head, and I choose not to believe that and just believe that they're positive, but they get it, right? And it almost when I'm having that conversation, it almost feels like a barrier is lifted, and they're oh, this person is cool, or whatever, I don't feel as much judgment, and not I used to, and I don't know, maybe that's age and being more comfortable with yourself and doing the work. Maybe that's actually that things have changed. I don't know, but I will say CES was really good this year. In terms of I'm packing. I'm just, God, I leave a little trail of destruction everywhere I go, just mess. Everything right here, wires. Just Yeah. But in terms of actual CES, a lot of AI integrations into things that I'm like, okay, I don't know, is the general public like calling for this? Do they actually want this? I don't know. You know, I don't know if I'm buying that. A lot of the same kinds of technology, which again, this is like the, you know, huge. So of course I'm going to see like 20 different like robotic vacuums or this or that. And that's like normal, right? I didn't feel like there was as much innovative stuff, but I do still feel like some of it was there. It was really cool. I think it's more about like networking and meeting people and connecting and just like understanding what's happening in the industry. AI is like good and bad, right? There's like real issues with it. Again, particularly how we're programming bias, how we're training things, even like how we're training things around art, you know, like and IP and stuff like that. And so like there's a lot in there that I go yeeks. But I do think that there's a lot of good. I saw a lot of things that I was like really inspired by, and it makes me very hopeful for the future overall. And that feels so weird to say in a time that feels so dystopian and dark. But I am someone that I choose to try and like stay positive and look at the positives in lives, because I do think more people are being like, wow, this system is not working. This system actually is failing me. I deserve more and I need more and I'm going to demand more. And I think that combined with like some of the innovation that's out there, I think there are a lot of obviously good people in tech that like really give a shit about the world. And I think that we're getting better at organizing and all those things. So I don't know, all that to say, the world feels really dark. This week feels really dark. I've only heard snippets of the news because I feel like I've just been in go, go, go mode, that I haven't really like seen everything that's been happening. I do believe we're on, I don't know, the horizon of something bigger. And we just have to like work together. Okay, that was really cheesy. That was really long. So if that wasn't your thing, I don't know. Again, I make vlogs that probably nobody watches, but just kidding. I don't know, maybe you do. Anyways, that was really long. Sorry about that. I'm gonna finish getting ready. I'm gonna finish uploading one of my videos. I'm gonna go to afternoon tea. Cheerio. So if you liked this video, please go ahead and give it a thumbs up. Leave a comment. I hope that you enjoyed it. I hope that you had a great time. I had a fun time. As always, check out my website, honeywitfeta.com, where I write about sex, tech, life, and style. This was a week in Vegas, and oh my gosh, what a week it was. Oh, wow. Okay. All right. See you around. Bye.